Shankaracharya has ended the debate around Ram Mandir, but Congress party's own has also countered the cynics, saying Shankaracharya has endorsed. So why debate it at all? Listen in.
Historically awaited moment, Ram Mandir Pran Prathistha, all set to be there on coming 22nd, in fact, and we just having very senior leader of Congress party, Lakshman Singh ji, to talk about all these happenings. In fact, you know, number of things just happening. Lakshman Singh ji, you also just witnessing that how the reaction is coming from the brass leadership of your party, Khalge ji, Sonia ji. They are saying that they will not go, and how you just personally think so, and what all the reactions from your connected leaders coming to you?
Like I said earlier, we should leave it open. Anybody who wishes to go should go, and anybody who doesn't want to go cannot go.
Yeah.
So let's leave it open, first of all, this issue of Ram Mandir and Pran Prathistha. Secondly, on 22nd, Pran Prathistha function will be over.
Okay.
After that, let us talk of other things. Let us talk of our agenda. Let us talk of economic problems the country is facing for unemployment. I would not say economic problems, we have enough reserves, but unemployment, why there is so much unemployment?
Yes.
Why cooperative has been completely crushed? Because cooperative gives lot of employment. Lot of employment. You have crushed cooperatives. Why agriculture commodities are not getting the right price? Why milk producers are not getting the right price? Why?
So you mean to say that the concrete issues should be given the priority to the party, and party is doing the self goals like playing this kind of role on the name of Ram, on the name of Pran Prathistha. So do you think that this is somewhat a kind of self goal?
After 22nd, let us not talk of religious issues. Let religion be a separate issue. Let us talk of political issues, and let us talk of how we want to take our country ahead, how India should be in 2029.
Yeah. Which should be welcomed unanimously. How you just...
I think let's Guru Shankaracharya answer religious questions. Congress party leaders should refrain from getting into this debate, and you know, either supporting Shankaracharya or countering Shankaracharya. It's not our job. Shankaracharya is competent enough to reply and give his own views. Let them do that. It's not our job. Our job is to get the party together, get the organization in a fighting mode, and start working. You have to decide your candidates now. You have to give them time. The candidate that you decide has to work with 8 assembly segments, workers of 8 assembly segments. It's a big election. It's not a small election.
Sir, Congress party was also making a issue of Shankaracharya movement, in fact. So the debate is just going to be getting over if such statements coming from Shankaracharya is saying that he's not having any problem and he's welcoming this move of the Ram Mandir Pran Prathistha. He's not having problem with the presence of PM Narendra Modi.
That's what I said. Let us not be spokesperson for Shankaracharya. Let us be a spokesperson for the Congress party. Let's speak of Congress party. And if Shankaracharya said this, let us end this debate here. And let us talk of forthcoming elections. Let us talk of selecting candidates. And let us build up party workers' morale. Because the party work.
So word of advice from the Congress leader to the top brass, to the high command of the Congress party. When Shankaracharya has said it, let's settle the debate. Let's not talk about it any further. My colleague Mohit Bhatt is joining us on the broadcast. Mohit, there have been a lot of
Directorate would have called him, and that is why he's saying all this. So this is something which is very shocking, and these are the leaders. These are the leaders who represent Congress party, and that is why the Congress party also needs to understand at this particular time that these statements will also hurt their political prospects when it comes to the Lok Sabha election, because Ram Mandir will be a big issue in Lok Sabha elections, and when these leaders make such statements which are out of context, which doesn't have any sense. This is something that the Congress party also needs to look upon, and that is why we see that how Lakshman Singh has come out and he's basically stated, if Shankaracharya has spoken, then the debate ends. There is nothing wrong with Prime Minister going over there. So why exactly they're politicizing this particular issue is something which is very unfortunate, and the leaders like Udit Raj have been making such statements. Now, instead of saying that the debate is over, he goes on to rake up the issue of ED, which is very unfortunate.
Mohit, when Shankaracharya made this statement, after Shankaracharya silenced the doubters, the Congress party continued to hit out at him as well. The Congress leader Udit Raj said that the Enforcement Directorate has pressurized the Shankaracharyas, and that's the reason why they are making contradictory statements. Listen in.
See, Shankaracharya, to clarify it, why all four Shankaracharyas were speaking against it. They should look into themselves. They are contradicting themselves. Why should we answer it? That itself says that either ED has pressurized him and still other Shankaracharyas have not come up. Isn't it that they are contradicting? Isn't it that it is below a moral standard? They don't have any morals. What they said earlier, now they are changing the stand. Maybe ED must have pressurized him.
Now let's get you the inside scoop on the Pran Prathistha event, on the grand event that will be taking place on the 22nd.
अशोक संगल जी ने कहा कि हमें ऐसे इन सब वनगमन के क्षेत्रों को आइडेंटिफाई करना चाहिए।
नहीं, ऐसा था कि अशोक जी की ये इच्छा हमेशा रही कि हमारे जो सनातन धर्म की जो धरोहर है वो सही मायने में हमारे पूर्वजों की जो चीज़ें हैं, ऋषि मुनियों की जो चीज़ें हैं, वो हमारे आने वाली पीढ़ियों के सामने आए। उसी के लिए उन्होंने मूवमेंट शुरू किया था। और उसके बाद में जब राम जन्मभूमि का मूवमेंट आया तो उसके साथ साथ उनके मन में ये विश्वास था कि पूरा हिंदुस्तान में जहाँ जहाँ प्रभु राम हमारे गए थे उन स्थानों में भी हमारे वहाँ के जो निवासी हैं उनको पता होना चाहिए कि प्रभु राम उनके गांव में आए थे। तो क्यों नहीं ऐसे परिकल्पना की जाए कि उस स्थानों को भी चिन्हित किया जाए और उसको भी जागृत किया जाए। प्रभु राम के चरण जिस जिस जगह पड़े वो सब अपने आप में जागृत होने चाहिए, ये उनकी इच्छा थी। फिर उन्होंने रामोत्तर शर्मा जी को इस काम में लगाया कि 40 वर्षों तक उन्होंने इसकी खोज करी कि ये जो स्थान थे उसके वाल्मीकि रामायण और रामचरितमानस में इसका कहाँ वर्णन आया हुआ है, वो सारा रिसर्च करके उन्होंने डॉक्यूमेंट तैयार किया। तो जब अशोक जी ये शरीर रूप से जब चले गए तो उनकी बातें मुझे याद आई, तो हमने क्यों नहीं उन स्थानों पे राम स्तंभ की कल्पना की जाए, लगाया जाए। तो हम लोगों ने फिर राम स्तंभ का एक मॉडल बनाया जो कि करीब 15 फुट हाइट का है और 3 फुट का उसकी ध्वजा है। 18 फुट का हम लोगों ने बनाई और उस पर हम लोग ये काम कर रहे हैं।
कितना वजन है उस राम स्तंभ का और कितनी लैंग्वेजेस में वो स्तंभ लगेगा और कितनी ऐसी जगह चिन्हित की गई है, आइडेंटिफाई की गई है आपके द्वारा जहां जहां ये स्तंभ लगना है?
ये टोटल 290 स्थानों पे स्तंभ लगेंगे और ये इसकी हाइट है करीब 15 फीट और इसका वजन है करीब 12 टन।